Hello and welcome to Camp, the Catholic Audiobook in a Month podcast. My name is William Wilson, and today is day 11 of The Practice of the Presence of God by Brother Lawrence. I will be reading the second part of The Gathered Thoughts of Brother Lawrence. Once again, we hear that reading is not enough. Faith alone can reveal God or teach me what He is. Also, I really like this section where it talks about how a loving intercourse with God is a great relief in trials and sorrows of life. Let's get started. All that I have heard men tell concerning God, that I have read myself, or perceived of Him in my mind, cannot content me. Infinite in His perfection, how can He be portrayed, or how can man find words to picture Him? Faith alone can reveal Him, or teach me what He is. By faith I learn more of God, and in a very little time, than I could do in the schools after many a long year. O faith, faith, O marvelous virtue, which illumines the spirit of man and leads him on the knowledge of his Creator. O virtue altogether lovely, so little known and still less practiced, yet which, once known, is so glorious, so full of unspeakable blessing. The greatest glory we can give to God is to distrust our own strength utterly, and to commit ourselves wholly to His safe keeping. O Lord, the sense of Thy love well nigh overwhelms me. If it be Thy will, bestow these many tokens of Thy loving kindness on those who know Thee not, to draw them to Thy service. For me, it is enough to have the riches that faith brings in the knowledge of Thee. Yet, forasmuch as I must not reject the favors of Thy bounteous hand, accept my praises, Lord. And I entreat, receive again these gifts which Thou hast granted, for, Lord, Thou knowest that it is not Thy gifts I seek, but Thee Thyself, and my heart will know no rest till it has found Thee. O Lord, enlarge the chambers of my heart, that I may find room for Thy love. Sustain me by Thy power, lest the fire of Thy love consume me. The practice of the presence of God is of very great service in helping us to pray in truth. It restrains the mind from wandering throughout the day, and holds it fixed steadfastly on God. Thus it will more easily remain tranquil in the hour of prayer. Life is full of perils and of hidden reefs, on which we shall make shipwreck without the continual succor of the grace of God. Yet, how can we ask for it unless we are with Him? How can we be with Him unless our thoughts are ever of Him? How can He be in our thoughts unless we form a holy habit of abiding in His presence, there asking for the grace we need each moment of our life? If you would go forward in the spiritual life, you must avoid relying on the subtle conclusions and fine reasonings of the unaided intellect. Unhappy they who seek to satisfy their desire therein. The Creator is the great teacher of truth. We can reason laboriously for many years, but fuller far and deeper is the knowledge of the hidden things of faith and of Himself, which He flashes as light into the heart of the humble. Nothing can give us so great relief in the trials and sorrows of life as a loving intercourse with God. When such is faithfully practiced, the evils that assail the body will prove light to us. God often ordains that we should suffer in the body to purify the soul, and to constrain us to abide with Him. How can anyone whose life is hid with God, and whose only desire is God, be capable of feeling pain? Let us then worship Him in our infirmities, offering to Him our sorrows, just when they press upon us, asking Him lovingly, as a child His dear Father, to give us strength, and mold our will to His. Brief prayers as these are very proper for all sick persons, and prove a wonderful charm against sorrow. Ah, did I know that my heart loved not God, this very instant I would pluck it out. O loving kindness, so old and still so new, I have been too late of loving thee. You are young, my brethren. Profit therefore, I beseech you, from my confession, that I cared too little to employ my early years for God. Consecrate all yours to his love. If I had only known him sooner, if I had only had someone to tell me then what I am telling you, I should not have so long delayed in loving him. Believe me, count as lost each day you have not used in loving God. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Tomorrow I will read Conversations 1 and 2. This is the much more famous part of the book, along with the letters, and you're going to hear about the tree stripped of its leaves. I hope you will join us. If you have enjoyed today's podcast, please subscribe, rate, share, and help us grow. Also, please check out oratebooks.com, now featuring The Ways of Mental Prayer by Vital Léodet. Praised by Pope St. Pius X and spiritual leaders across generations, this masterwork guides readers through the transformative journey of prayer, from its foundational practices to its most profound mystical heights. That's ORATE books.com. If you'd like to learn more about us, please visit camp.fm. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow.